Alright kids, I'm back at it again and again. That looks like it might need to be slightly dismantled with the correct tools. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Watching the king, like, watching me struggle. I love it. I love it. You. Now, why did that get a U? I thought like a U was like, phew, like everything's great. I think everything is great, right? King in his poverty checking in. Well, it turns out on this Dodge, it wasn't the computer. It was the fact that the battery was kind of weak. And even though I put it on a charger, I still have the same battery in it. But it was like right there on the edge of being flooded. Also, I replaced all the relays. I went to the junkyard and I didn't leave the truck there. I cleaned it out, kind of. I found this thing, this dash pad at the junkyard, so not a bunch of piles of papers laying up there. So I got the same old battery, but this dummy right here, this guy, you know, the king. Was driving this thing around for years without a proper cover on here, and apparently, you know, all the oils and the moisture somehow or another, the road salt, corroded just about every contact in there. So I got an entire relay switching box from the junkyard as well. And I replaced the brake line with a copper nickel brake line because the old one was rusted out over the rear differential, so I just ran a brake line from front all the way to the back. But I used the old fittings. I rented one of those flaring tools from AutoZone. It seems like it's working. The brake fluid level is holding up. Hasn't gone down. So we're all good there. So the old Mopar is still running, but I didn't replace the idler arm, which is a little bit, that and the inner tie rod, which is a little bit janky. But maybe it's good for another 50,000, huh? So we have some more troubles with it. So I'm working on getting a fleet going. If I can only get that thing going. And the ultimate prize would be to get that going. It's like one thing at a time, very slowly, because I got a family and, you know, that's priority. So as fast as the money's coming in, it's being shoveled up. That's actually a good piece of steel right there I got from one of them kind of outdoor lighting fixtures, similar to that. There's an adequate supply of plastic in there, I would say. Well, that iScrap guy keeps saying that aluminum is going to go way up. It's going to go way up. I got piles of aluminum in there. I got such a massive inventory of aluminum. But the junkyard I like to take the aluminum to, they've gotten even pickier about aluminum, number one. And number two, their price hasn't gone up. It's still 40 cents a pound for a mixed clean and cast, which I have to say saves me the trouble of dismantling things, separating aluminum, clean, cast, extrusions. Like extrusions at the other scrapyard are 75 cents a pound. I don't find that much extrusions that can pass their requirements. Like it has to be clean extrusions. Like I can't even have like a little screw or a little bit of like glue or something stuck to it. It's got to be clean. So if you want to sit there all day and clean tidbits, I mean, more power to you. I cut the wire off that. What we got here? You know, I would have thought that I would have this all emptied out by now. Look at it. It doesn't even look like I've touched it. Well, King, stop making those videos and get the oh yeah. Oh, good morning. Look at that sky. It's going to be a great scrapping day. What's my temperature gauge say? Ah, same as yesterday. Maybe it's stuck. No, it's not. It's actually a little... I found a couple of, I don't know, these chairs. Skateboard. I tried getting the wife interested in selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and she don't want to bother. Not her thing. She's like, I don't know how to wheel and deal. I don't know how to negotiate. Well, then let's keep living in poverty.
It says customers should be aware that travel may be restricted by government orders, and reservations may be subject to cancellation. It says due to COVID-19, some facilities or services may not be available. It says this would be a king bed in a you